Boom. Viewers, subscribers. Back again with these quick updates because trust. If it's not for and from Kingmixup, it's not credible. And now people we seen Vybz Kartel throw some con the other day, but him never called a jankro. We seen him throw out 3 bait, but just 2 fish ate. We see his caption, and I'm gonna paraphrase. Bless up all dancehall artists except for them 3 priests there. Now with all that being said, you notice Vybz Kartel never called no name. You notice you never hear me call anybody's name. So only tell me in the comment section why any straight man would claim them fish tied to them, aka priest tied to them. And you tell me why these S-Hood MVP vloggers is out here claiming fish titles for them artists. You see me? And I gotta admit, people, no, I have to admit, Alkaline is a lot smarter than Mavado and Jamil, because I realize he's the only one that didn't eat the bait. Him never take the third line that was in the sea. Yeah, son, because it's quite obvious Mavado is in his feelings. He got a little bit emotional. And it's over a man, you know what I mean? And since he deleted that post after a series of consecutive posts by Vybz Kartel challenging the God to do numbers or shut the fuck up. You see me, I said. We all know my father done the pussy clot and him can't read and he damn sure can't do no simple math. You see me, I said, so you know that one that bust up him head. No, real talk, people. Vybz Kartel challenged these people to provide some current numbers of them charting the charts. You see what I'm saying? And we're talking about international charts. We're not talking about no local charts. We're not talking about local charts that can be manipulated. You see what I'm saying? And let's just run some facts right now. That caused Mavado to delete that post because Vybz Kartel also mentioned Popcaan and himself being top 200 artists of the decade. And we all know a decade is 10 years. So let us proceed. And remember what triggered off these series of events. So remember, Kartel said Dancehall has made so many ghetto youths get rich, tour the world and bring the Jamaican breeze, got hot up the planet Earth, Earth. Hashtag big up every artist except them 3 priests there. Hashtag big up every selector, every radio DJ. And hashtag big up the fans. You see me, I said, be a lover, Jim emoji, things there. And this is when Mavado said, this is Gully God, not the gal clone artist boy. And we all know who he's talking about when he said gal clone artist boy. And he said new music forward in this way. Before I read what Kartel had to say to Mavado in this challenge, the only gal clone is Mavado because we all know how he got that scar. Soldier man busting me in the face. Because Mavado confronted him about, you know, sleeping with his girl and things. So this was the first shot Vybz Kartel fired towards Vado's way, and it connected. You know what I mean? He reposted an article that said Vybz Kartel remains king. Imprisoned entertainer is Jamaica's most streamed artist, and his caption was F your feelings and do the numbers and shut the F up. You see what I'm saying? And they can't bring no current numbers as you see in front of you right here. He said peaked at #2 Canadian charts. Peaked at #3 on the hip-hop American charts simply because I felt like it. Hashtag 2Tanisha album. Making these people cry. You see what I'm saying? So Kartel just hit him with that rapid 3 verse, you know? And this one definitely made Mavado cry and do a couple lines. And I'm not talking about the lines that you jot on a piece of paper. I'm talking about the ones that you send up in your head because, you know, growing up, they always say, you know, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. And he made this post as you just seen. Look if you see them. Sorry, no. Hashtag pitchfork. You see what I'm saying? And I want to bring you back to what was said above that caption, because we all know the history with Popcaan and Mavado. And before we get into that, let me just read you what this post was referring to, the caption. And it said, Kartel, Popcaan, Egyptian make best of the decade music list. You see what I'm saying? Vybz Kartel, Popcaan, and Egyptian have made it to the list of songs which define the last decade. The 200 best songs of 2010s. You see me, I say, and you know we're in 2020 right now. And for no say, Mavado having freedom, and a few other artists have them freedom, and they didn't make the list. You see what I'm saying? So that is a great accomplishment for Vybz Kartel, being away from the scene so long. And being that Mavado's been on the scene, and he has nothing to show for it. Nothing. Mavado is not selling out no arenas like Popcaan at this current moment. Mavado is not going on no world tours. We see he's only getting booked for like basement parties and, you know, a little dance they throw in restaurants and all of these things. Right? No, Popcaan is the MAN. And Vybz Kartel as well. You see me, I say? So bless up yourself, Popcaan. You're really maximizing on what Vybz Kartel done said you were supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? And through the international people, them like DJ Khaled and Drake, realized that them can't do nothing with Mavado. He has a good voice, but he don't know how to write lyrics. You know what I mean? Lyrics is the thing, and this is why Vybz Kartel made this post. You see what I'm saying? So let's get to it. We all know that Vybz Kartel is the greatest lyricist, and we all know that he wrote over 15 songs for Bounty Killer and countless other artists, both male, female, dancehall, reggae, hip-hop, R&B, etc., etc. You see me? And he also wrote a slew of songs for Mavado. And I guess he's giving a little insight to how he formulates his lyrics. So he made this post with Not Nice. It was a video. Not Nice was, you know, amazed the way how he did it. And Vybz Kartel responded and said, yeah, at Not Nice, make them know me build song from anywhere upon the rhythm. From the start, the end, or the middle. First time Dre Skull see it, him couldn't even believe it. My Alpha said, oh, though, of little faith, without this, thou doubt. You see what I'm saying? Speaking about Dre Skull, he made sure to tag him as well, and he said 1, 2, 3. Why for the blew my mind at Dre Skull, hashtag Mixpac, hashtag Kingston Story. One thing, your production then bring different money. You see what I'm saying? Bless up yourself, and you know Mixpac are some pounds, or some euro business. You see me, I said, so Vybz Kartel is collecting Jamaican dollars, American dollars, Chinese dollars, Canadian dollars, etc., etc. And why did he say why if it blew my mind? Well, let's look at this article that was posted along with that caption. Remember, people, Vybz Kartel is killing Mavado with facts, not emotions. You see me? Because he's not a man clown. He is a gal clone. Or a gallus. Anywho, it said the first 10, 15 minutes he just listened back. And he was starting to not mumble, but just and make different guttural sounds. And find cadences and melodies, ideas. And I should say he'll tell the engineer to keep that a little bit or keep that little bit. Even though it was a non-verbal sort of thing that's be saved and muted. And those are his guide reference points when he feels like he found something quite good. Then when within 10 minutes or so, he's ready to start recording. You see what I said? He recorded the entire verse, wrote it, and recorded it backwards. Kartel blew my mind in a number of different why ways. Kartel now blow no man mind. You see me, people. So in reality, people, it don't matter if it was black or cartel, white cartel. Numbers don't lie. Niggas do and bitches do. You see what I'm saying? So I was just giving you that quick update that Vybz Kartel put challenge out and no one has since answered. So you know already. Hit that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. Caronia say you get the latest in the dancehall news, musical reviews, and gossips. And I probably left out a few things, but oh yeah. Jamil, he might nobody.